going right now.
Okay, good. So.
Yeah, I'm back. And before we start,
Okay,
I just realized something. What Duct Tape posted, in the voice chat. Given there's 9 of us in here, you could probably do, like some sort of a fairer episode, like the Knights of Aquarius go karting.
Well, we just like do some sort of Super Mario Kart game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So, with
Mario Kart.
with that glorious intro out of the way, hello everyone, welcome back to Fireblight.
Hello.
Session 5 now.
Hello.
Woo!
Okay, so, question for everyone. Some of you may have answered before. I'm just gonna make sure this is all out in the open. Are you guys ready for undead?
Oh.
No.
Ready as I'll ever be.
No.
I believe it's going to be a very unfair I believe it's going to be a very unfair battle for them, at least.
Okay, so let's.
Yep.
What's up?
That's me. Since everybody's here, I can probably tell you my idea for the title for this episode. You ready?
All right.
Alright.
All's well that ends well.
Ah.
I love it, but I hate it. Oh.
So to those who are watching, yes,
Sounded like
this is the
Enderman.
title of the video. This is all his fault. This is View's fault. You can just blame it all on him now.
Okay, with that said, let's get on with it, shall we?
Get
All
on
right.
with it.
Yes.
Yes,
Get on with
I
it.
like it, Captain.
Yes, get on
Yes.
with it.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
All right, let's see if I have the book here.
Get on with it.
Ah, here we go. So, as it turns out, Agata wasn't dead, but knocked out. Although, someone considered this to be half-dead, nevertheless. She met with her goddess and basically told her to protect her new friends, but not without procedures that weren't goddess-like. The gang soon met Elrum, an alchemist and artificer working alongside Elf and Katir, a simple-minded bugbear merc who's, well, not the sharpest blade in the smithy, as they say. Immediately after, they met their foe, the alloyed specter that they met at Talonbrai, who is plotting to plunge the world into chaos so that it would be reborn anew into one where gods, humans, and monsters, and the like, would be one and the same.
Oh.
Or at least that's what he'd have actually said if he'd prepared the speech beforehand and didn't sound like a child throwing a temper tantrum.
Are we still talking about?
Oh yeah, and he introduced his accomplices before summoning a beholder to attack the town. Until a well-timed fireball by a traveling mage named Regis blew up the thing. Some more things happened, like Paula releasing rich girl things upon a poor, defenseless Agata, Olin finding a book all about the dragon god Palamut, Scaro summoning a familiar in the storm in the form of a starbat named Nocto, and Rorik opening up to someone for the first time after a nightmare. I'm sure one of those is important.
Which was interrupted, by the way. Thanks a lot, guys.
Anyway, the group now named the Knights of Aquarius traveled to Wellgrave, a town that was reported to be off. I think we're all caught up.
You forgot how I taught my otters to play poker.
Oh yeah, that too.
That was very important.
And
That was the most important part of the story.
Oh yeah, I forgot to.
Anthony Newbie Sweetwalks.
Poker.
And found himself on the roof.
So, are you going to stop rambling so we can back to the story? Alright, I'll get to it. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. In the Township of the Dead. Did I do an entire Princess Bride reference and that last bit? Maybe. Anyway.
I had a feeling you did.
So, where we left off, you guys are surrounded by a host of the undead. Zombies, skeletons, inspectors, and even the occasional undead dog. because
back.
because
No.
fun.
Dogs.
And
Oh, they're probably
they
more
get,
vicious than Resident Evil dead dogs.
Dead
and,
puppies aren't much fun.
and they get up really close to you until they when you think they're about to jump on you. Welcome to our town! In a huge roar of like a very warming aplomb of happiness. It's basically Halloween Town from Nightmare Before Christmas.
I think
I'm sorry,
Agata's
what?
just like holding out her holy symbol, like she was about to turn undead. Like, oh, what?
You're kidding me, right?
Picking up the theme song of This Is Halloween Town playing in my head.
You're welcome. But yeah,
Got something different in my head.
History check?
Yeah.
history.
History
Go ahead.
check, please. I want to need
Yeah,
a
go right
history
ahead.
check.
Roll for question mark?
Go right ahead.
Roll for what the actual fuck?
I was just dumbfounded as he was about to grab his great axe. So, like,
That
who
was a
said
natural
that?
20 for history.
20.
That's a natural 20 for history.
Oh, no.
Nice. First net 20 of the session.
Woo!
Hey, Duck,
Rolling
you're not
religion.
rolling like crap this time.
Fuck off!
What do you want from me?
Okay. Since this is a pretty well kept secret, Robo, you actually kind of passed.
Well, of course it
The rest-
was. It's a natural 20.
Yeah, the rest of you only had like rumors that this place had something off about it, but not anything like this. You, however, Scaro, you remember. You actually just say, "Oh, right," in that this is a town of actually good undead. Good as in good as in they don't like try and eat people's brains and whatnot.
God damn. I planned this for like 2 weeks.
Terrible at being
It's
undead.
not a battle, but no, this is just a town full of good undead. What the fuck? I prepared that for nothing.
Scar is just going to like slap his own face, just realizing he just forgotten this very crucial information. Like, oh crap, I forgot.
You knew?
I
What?
mean,
So, they're not
Oh.
gonna eat us?
No,
Alright,
why
y'all.
would we do that?
Y'all,
I
just
heard.
lower your weapons.
Well,
No,
I heard
Rose-
rumors
No.
that they were not good undead people, but yeah, I guess I'll put down my nunchucks.
And then one amongst you has kinda not dropped his weapon yet.
I put Pro's axe back on his back. It's like,
No, that's not what I'm talking about. One of you has completely frozen. It's Ruffin.
Oh.
You remember? You remember? You remember
Yeah.
we talking about Ruffin?
Yeah, this works.
Are you okay?
I think and one of the
Art
skeletons
for
just
okay just got a whole lot lower.
and one of the skeletons just ends up waving a hand in front of Ruffin. It's just like, hello? You good there?
Maybe a nice little poke will do it, and I try doing shocking grasp on him with a little poke.
Thud.
He's
Oh.
full goat. He's full scared goat right now.
can Pro do something?
Yeah, what's up?
Someone check his
Rose
pants,
gets
make
off
sure they're
the
not
cart.
brown.
He goes to Rolfin, it just shakes him like up and down, like, "Hey, what's wrong with you?"
Diff was bored.
Here we go. Okay, so
Hold on, I have an idea. Can Scar try to basically take some fabric out of his like pocket or something and see if he can make like a blindfold for Ruthin or something?
before that, one of the people that comes up is actually a dwarf from a nearby inn.
Is he undead as well, or is he?
No, he's a normal dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It looks like you're not exactly familiar with this whole town.
Is there an orc named Startusk here?
Oh, yeah. He just lives in the Undercity.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is actually a two-layered town. There's this part, and there's the underground part. Because, you know, the undead like to be underground and all that.
Is that what the well is for?
And one of the zombies is still in his trance before shaking his head, just snapping out of it, and she's like, kinda. It's usually open, but we like to, I can't help it. Some of us can't help it. We just like to give some travelers a fright. But,
that's a good way to get a crusader on your asses.
Oh, it's just like, please don't do that again.
Yeah, how many casualties do your pranks typically result in?
And
People get attacks.
And the specter, well, one of the specters, a woman actually, she comes on down and says, it's best we don't talk about that.
Are they amongst us?
Well, if you're wondering, they didn't, like, die, they just, fainted.
But
and,
they never attacked. Wait, have any of you ever been attacked in one of these pranks? Because
well,
ready to chop some heads.
Well, there was this one time a few years back, maybe 5 years. I don't know. Oh, right. Where are my manners? The name's Pobin.
Dwarf?
Yeah, Pobin is the dwarf.
Pobin.
And he holds out his hand for you guys to shake.
I'm not touching you.
That's fair enough.
Shakes his hand.
I'll just looks around among the dead. Okay, explain why are these undead, you know,
friendly?
At this point,
yes,
everyone.
Okay.
I mean,
at this point, most of the citizens, the undead citizens, are just going back to their usual routines, and Pobin replies with, "Oh, this is actually a town of necromancers."
What?
Hey,
but, you know, it's much harder to explain since I'm not exactly, well, adept in magic. So, yeah, essentially this is a place where a lot of necromancers come and have their just come and go without much aggression. This is not a very bad town for necromancers.
So basically this is a safe haven for necromancers to get away from the prejudice against that magic?
In fact, when a lot of people have to go out, they have to wear certain disguises. The skeletons usually wear full body armor. The zombies, actually, the zombies do too. Some of them just appear like hard, chiseled, like warriors.
Huh.
Is that the moment that Olin's having a dial-up sound effect and then he clicks? Wait, did you say necromancers?
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So, back to the moment at hand. Is it right for you to show us around town?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Rollers gets back on the car and starts to pulverate.
Yeah, it's at this point where a good few of the people, the people that actually go to your horses are actually alive. Are actually like people that aren't dead. They were just in hiding, trying to help set the atmosphere.
For how no?
It's like,
Parzis just looks over to Agata and just with a raised eyebrow. This goes a lot against clerics and paladins, does this?
I think.
And
At least they're not eating our brains, that's for sure.
What the?
is where you mentioned brains, where one of the zombies comes up and, oh no, we kind of sworn off that. Instead, we use various substitutes.
Like what?
Substitutes.
You know, vegetarian. The vegetarian route.
I've heard of zombies eating brains, but I never heard of a zombie being a vegetarian.
Yeah, that's kind of
Greens.
That's
It was right there, greens.
Personally, I kind of like a good old head of lettuce.
Oh, he reaches his first great axe.
Even while prostrate, Rothan lets out an audible boo.
Real talk though,
But
substitute
Parzis
brains would
looks at the
explain a few things about your welcome wagon.
Yeah. Sorry if it was a bit too much.
Actually, while we're here, is it right if you can answer some of our questions?
Yeah, no problem.
Have you noticed anything, well, more weirder around town here?
More weird.
Well, more
Not
weirder
to put
than
his
a
bread.
bunch of members.
Weirder than
actually-
usual.
Okay, to be honest, not a lot of people know. But we do know someone that does. And
Who would that be?
oh, you'll love him. And it's at this point where the zombie, of whom is named Rex, just takes you guys down the well, and it ends up being a very nice looking spiral like ramp down.
Steve, quick question. Do we have to, like, drag Lothan behind us like we, like, have...
Yeah, you basically have them, I'm blanking on the names. Protos is actually picking up, if I'm correct, Protos is just picking him up like a mannequin, and just carrying him like that.
Look, he's that stiff.
Yep.
Is something wrong with Rolfin? He's like stiff as a he looks at the zombie.
What? What? It's just an expression. It's got nothing to do with us.
There's so many questions. Like, I didn't know necromancies could produce undead like you, and
Yeah.
Like
That's
free
because
will
one-
and stuff.
That's because one person figured it out correctly, and we kind of owe it to him.
so,
Wait, me.
The question is,
do you
the question
guys
is
have-
why?
You said the question is why?
Yeah. Why make undead like or good?
So,
Like a choice.
so most of us could have a second chance in life.
So, you guys have memories from when you were before you became undead?
Yeah.
And you don't mind?
Honestly, as long as I get to atone for the things that I did in life, it's worth it.
Fair enough.
No, and actually I do. Can I roll insight on that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Man, I just prepared like 2 weeks.
He is-
to try to think of a battle plan.
He is telling
Bullshit.
the absolute truth.
So, he was escaping from the punishment from whatever your version of the 9 hells.
Well, yeah, kinda.
That wasn't in character, that was out of character question.
Oh, okay. But yeah, essentially, but it's a whole mess. Anyway, as you guys come down into the into below the city, well, below the top side of Wellgrave, you guys see an entire undercity. And, in fact, there's even a few necromancers walking about among, like, a crystal-lit ceiling, various shops and various other things being made of stone and wood, and basically just being made out of the ground.
So
yeah.
Is it like in Final Fantasy VII where there's like the Undercity there? It's like,
yeah, basically.
Nice.
Gotta say, this is impressive.
And in the town square where you guys end up, where you guys exit the ramp, you guys see a very old man holding a skull staff and holding a heart in his hand, like an actual human heart.
His face turns pale, like reminds of his childhood.
And on the sorry.
I'm fine. It's just a lot to take in.
It's basically the small version of the Statue of Liberty, but with a very lanky old man with a very, very long beard.
A small Statue of Liberty, eh?
Yeah, basically.
A small one from Las Vegas.
Pretty much. And on the plaque, it says Brexen.
I hope everybody.
Brexen, the man who gave us all a second chance.
Brexen.
I accidentally slipped into my Pobin voice for a second there. Yeah, Brexen.
Wait, quick question. Does he have a other brother called Brexit?
I hate you.
Fuck you.
Rose just looks around with Wolfen on his shoulders, like he's like, how you guys managed to keep this a secret, especially from the churches of this land?
Oh, trust me. We've had practice.
You've had practice.
So
yeah,
some of us found out about this place. You probably burned this place to the ground.
Some of us kinda went against churches in our other lives, so, well, we kinda put that to the test here. Besides, if we come across as creepy as possible, nobody from there would want to come here.
Well, I mean, that's... Don't you get a bunch of adventuring parties sent here?
That
Like us.
Zaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were sent here from DM. Who sent us here again?
You heard about this place from the Fake Cove Stable Master.
Right. Oh, right. He was asking us to check up on his half brother, Startusk.
Yeah, Startusk. Yeah.
Yeah. Reminds me. Where is Startusk? His half brother was worried about him.
Oh yeah, he works as a bit of an apprentice for Xylus over there.
Xylus?
And yeah,
Live or dead?
It depends on who you're talking about. And Rex basically points his thumb to a little shop called the Bone and Circumstance. So, yeah, I'll admit, he's too much of a, I don't even know what he is. He's that unique.
A handful?
That's one way to put it. And, besides, when you have so many necromancers about, let's just say business is good.
But Bone and Circumstance. That's what the shop called?
Circumstance?
The Bone and Circumstance, yes.
That's right. If it turns out this is a part shops, I'd be kind of laughing my head off.
Oh yeah, and from the town square alone, you also see the face-to-face spell shop, which the sign looks like it's transitioning from a human face to a dragonborn face. The Dunham's Weapons of Mass Chaos, with a skeleton laughing maniacally, holding a bomb.
Who?
He on the way from this shop.
Dunham's Weapons of Mass Chaos.
Wait a minute.
What was that store?
Rex.
Oh, Dunham's! Oh, he's a fun one.
You mean the one that's carrying the bombs and laughing maniacally?
Yeah, he used to be a Rex tugs at his collar. He used to be someone that went out pretty quick.
I see.
And now he's providing weapons that help others cause people to exit very quick. Yeah, basically.
Alright then, I guess I'll keep that shop in mind.
I run the pub and breakfast upstairs.
You Rex, cook.
How has this place not been wiped out yet?
We have the fear factor.
So, where's this person that you want to show us exactly?
Oh, right. And, Rex, could you, take some of my friends here to go see Xylus? I gotta get back up to the shop. Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
and so Pobin goes back up. Actually, something you didn't expect before. Something like at the center of like where you would perceive the well to be, that opens up, and it's basically like a magic elevator. Except in this case, you're kinda shot up.
Like
magically
a cannon?
Shot. Yeah. A magic cannon, but still a cannon.
Oh, that's one exit route.
You can try that on our way out.
In fact, you guys see Popin walk in and just hop in the cannon and just he just goes flying up, and he just goes flying up. You guys,
what is this, Super Mario 64?
And yeah, you just hear pop. He went out the top.
So,
Whoa.
Pro's just one on Star Tusk.
Yeah, and when you guys, how many of you guys are oh yeah.
And as we're wandering around this place, can I try to see like how like can I see like
okay, so real quick to justify Lexi going, basically a few of the skeleton ladies, well, a few skeleton and undead, well, other undead ladies, basically invited her to go get some various things in a crypt of a very corrupt king and queen that
She agreed to this?
What?
To go with the skeletons?
I'm pretty sure she agreed because there's like a undead jewelry shop nearby.
Fair.
And there's a
Yeah.
jewelry
Also, we did discuss that. We did discuss
Okay, it's just
so
Oh.
as you walk into the phone,
just okay. Because she's going with them.
yeah.
Something
She's
tells
like,
me she's
don't
going
worry,
to
I'll be right
shop.
back.
Something tells me she's going to a jewelry shop. I have a feeling.
I
Okay.
believe we share the same
I'm gonna
brain
get us
cell.
kicked out.
What's on Star Tusk?
Alright,
Okay.
let's find him first, then we'll find the person.
Yeah, apparently the person who knows where he is the owner of Bones and Circumstance shop.
Circumstance.
Yep.
Circumstance.
Or broken stabs.
Okay, yeah. And as you walk into the Bone and Circumstance, so Scar, remember what you said about? No, yeah, wait, Fuyu. Remember what you said about this being like a body part shop?
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Partly. This is an entire like necromantic shop where a
It's
bunch
like still
of
there, but for Necromancer, isn't it?
pretty much, kinda. Kinda. There is that option. You see a magic circle, like a room with a magic circle, so necromancers can actually build their little creations in-house.
Undead constructs.
Yep. And you see various other questionable items, like a vampire skull, a few scales of a zombie dragon, the head of a false hydra.
False Hydra?
Yeah.
Oh god, those things.
So yeah, a lot of stuff like that. And
They
in
have a
the
False Hydra head here.
yep,
Is it small or big?
Does it look like a cabbage?
it's pretty big. It actually it's hanging on the wall, but even so, it's about the size of your torso, Protos.
What was it? Like,
The head of it is basically a false Hydra head that's the size of your torso.
Okay, Rose doesn't know what it is, like, that's an ugly fucker. But me, as a player, is like, whoever wants to kill this, must have killed it before he became an adult.
I don't know what this is, but I don't think I want to know.
I have some real creepy vibes coming from this thing.
And
What?
Don't want to look at this any longer
and
now.
sounding out from behind a counter says, "Yes, hello! Welcome to the Bone and Circumstance. My name is Xylus. How can I help you?"
Protos?
Hi. I seem to have forgotten what I was here for.
Well, Mr. Salas,
Snoopy is just
Staring too long and hard at the false Hydra.
Okay.
Maybe it's just
and,
like watching like some necromancer children just do at the Build-A-Bear workshop part of the store.
Yeah.
And,
Arthur shakes his head, and we're looking for someone named Stardust. He said they.
yes. Stardust. He's somewhat. He's fine. He's just working on a delivery right now.
A delivery.
Yeah, for one of our head clients. And I actually have a visual for him.
I start if
for Xylus. What you see before you is a skeleton clothed in a lot of purple, and he's, even though he's a skeleton, he's jeweled like no tomorrow. If Paula were here, she'd be curious where he actually got those rings.
Looks like the kind of guy that'd be working at Hot Topic, to be honest.
And
wait, quick question. Just an honest question.
Whole town is Hot Topic.
Does he have like rubies for eyes or something? Like put them in his eye socket things in the skull?
Actually, he does have like a few false eyes. He just like slammed them in his face one day, and those are his eyes now.
Oh, Broken just dropped down. Zero did.
Oh.
Where did they go?
I'm sure he'll be back. And, but yeah, this is not the definition of a, someone you normally see selling stuff. And also, remember that, weird broken sword that, Regis had?
Oh, yeah?
He sells those.
Wait, broken swords?
Be broken? It's like distressed jeans?
Oh, you're interested in a emitter sword?
A knitter sword?
Yeah, emitter swords.
Oh.
They basically allow you to channel your magic through them. Let's say if your expertise was fire magic or wind magic, something like that, you could more than easily channel your magic into it, and he pulls out one of his own, and before your very eyes, the blade is entirely covered in ice.
Fancy.
We met in last session, guys. He had a broken sword, but it was flaming.
Yeah.
So apparently the Spains also came here as well.
Oh, you met Regis! Oh, he's...
I did say it in character. I was saying in our character.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, but Pro's just like, oh, you know, I think I've seen one of those from a mage.
A mage? What kind of mage?
Pro's just gonna point out a werewolf mage with fire.
Oh, you mean Reggie? You mean Reggie? Oh. Oh, he and I go way back.
Really?
Yeah, he kinda helped me out of a jam this one time, and now he and I are on very good terms.
What did he do exactly?
Well, I don't like to talk about it out loud, especially when we have customers present, but, well, let's just say I owed a debt to people, and, it was not a very good debt, but it was a debt nonetheless, and, let's just say one thing led to another, and, here we are.
Alright.
I ended up giving him one of my emitter swords for free.
Ooh, can I try holding it?
Absolutely, go right ahead, my good lad.
Well, this happened.
Or
First, go ask-
last, I don't know what to call you. I do apologize.
Either one's okay. And
Alrighty then.
okay, and then I take the sword, and what happens? I try to wave it around.
So do you channel your magic, or what you presume to be your magic?
Yeah, I try.
Okay. Roll Arcana for me.
Arcana.
Because technically this does fall under magic. And for the record, Rourke is still with you guys. He is just a bit silent.
19.
Okay, 19. So, it pops a little bit. Like, it's a bit of a flash, but a popping flash. But what happens is the sword begins to spark a little bit, and then a little more, and then quite a lot more.
Yeah, is it supposed to be doing this?
And eventually, you have an entire sword made of lightning.
His eyes widen and
Olin's eyes are so wide.
turns back to the shopkeeper.
And just,
Not bad, little guy.
Olin's eyes
just waving
widen
around like
on the
a-
sword. It's like,
we just
whoa.
living around like a kid with a laser. I was like, whoa! It was like,
I can hear taser snapping sounds like.
In fact, it even kind of sounds like a very electrified lightsaber, almost like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, actually,
Ah, yes.
if it was much more unstable.
and then I just slowly like lean the tip in towards like Olin.
Actually, I think you might want to use that for your friend there. I think he's. Did the welcome party get a little, much again?
Post just shakes your roll thing again. It's like, I got some questions, but Post gonna look around. Is there like a bucket of water nearby? Like a barrel?
Yeah.
Okay, Post just goes to it and starts dunking his head in. It's like, wake up!
I think
You
that's
awake?
enough.
I guess you could say that Ruffin just got dunked in.
Yeah, Post
Guys.
just puts Rolfin on his feet. It's like, you're up, buddy?
Guys, I just had the weirdest fucking dream.
Post just have a grim look on his face. It's
And-
no
Did it have
dream.
unicorns in it?
And Nocto just comes out of Scaro's, like, just his head. It comes out of his, tunic type thing. And, basically asks, by chance, what was your nightmare?
Never mind.
Yeah,
And-
we're just as stunned as you are, man. It's just...
And,
Rose just goes back to the shopkeeper and asks him
It's a
to
dis-
start us again.
it's basically at this point where, Xylus just looks around, Protos to look at Rothan and say, hello!
Oh, I'm not
With a
dreaming.
very toothy grin. In fact, you see some, gold teeth, too.
Oh god, I'm
So-
not actually dreaming.
Rolfin, I don't
Welcome
want
to
you
the
to
real
panic.
world, Ruffin.
Rolfin, don't panic, but I'm afraid we're in the middle of a town full of necromancers.
And look, I have my lightning sword. I just
Rose just
Be careful with that thing.
Watch it.
That will be 10 gold if you want it.
10 gold.
Yeah,
Wait,
10
10
gold.
Really, for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tell me, is this worth? It's crazy.
Normally I charge, like, well, around 30. But since I like you guys, and since you know Reggie, I'll give you a bit of a discount.
Well, he did save our lives, so yeah.
Oh, he saved you guys too? What from?
Beholder.
Something that has a big... Yeah.
Yep.
Which reminds me, you said Stardust was making a delivery?
Yeah?
How long was this? Just now or a few days ago?
Oh, just a few moments ago.
Oh, so he was back here.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, and I already put 10. I already put 10 gold on the counter.
Okay, and thank you for your business.
Provost lowers his voice down because Stardust was possessed delivering something towards the town where we were. And that's how the Beholder almost tried to attack us. Then Reggie saves our skins.
Wait, Stardust did that?
He wasn't himself, he was possessed. Like, he didn't realize he was here.
I believe he may be under some sort of charm spell while he was out.
Well, I don't know many people who can charm persons like that.
He said he was doing a delivery for a very important client. Pros was that client wouldn't be the Fireblights, would they?
No! I've never even heard of them before.
Pros just have...
Are we gonna start hearing about them?
Yeah, they're like the bad type of necromancers towards the party.
Shrug.
They are necromancers, right? Or they're part or they have a lot of necromancers on their side trying
Honestly, they're more like demon summoners, really.
Yeah, they're trying to summon some abyssal creatures. They already did one.
How powerful are we talking here?
Basically,
trying to summon the sunken ones.
It's at this point where, you know that scene in Coco where the guard's jaw literally drops?
Yep.
Oh god.
Basically that.
There it is.
Puts
There
hands
it
in
is.
ears. Alright,
Need some help there?
And, yup. And, okay,
Scar's just gonna pick up his jaw and, like, reattach it back to its head.
Thank you.
No problem.
Still, the sunken ones, I've heard of them, but why would anyone want to summon them, of all things?
Well, basically they said it's something to do with making everyone become one, which is the forces of man, God, beast, and all that into one entity, but I don't know, he was kind of blabbering on like some spoiled child.
Wait a minute. He didn't prepare a speech, did he?
No, he did not.
It's at this point where he just breaks out laughing. Just like... And it's at that moment where you notice something about the undead here. They have to... They've got to concentrate a little bit to keep their form, because if they don't, well, as you see here, they just kind of fall apart. Like, for
all the pieces.
Well, not all the pieces. In fact, Xylus's head just, like, pops off the neck and just starts rolling on the counter, just like, that is ruined! That is villain rule number 1! As opposed to your speech. Oh, I can't believe someone so stupid would do that. Oh.
Wait, honestly, you know the man with the golden and silver eye colors?
And is it... Wait, hold on a minute. And he just... And he just slams his jaw down, like, hard enough to where he gets a bit of a kickback in, and he ends up landing not on his neck, but on the floor.
Just blinks, just like...
Hold on. Let me see if I can... no. Okay, you, get over here. No. And the body is walking in the exact wrong direction that the head is.
Olin's just quietly sniffing at this.
I believe we should go.
Oh, hold on!
No. And it's to this point where the head is accidentally kicked by the body, and just like, and it actually rolls onto the actual floor of the shop, and you just see a gold drizzled head, a gold drizzled skull. That's the only way I can really describe it. Just rolling on the ground. He's just like, wait, can someone help me here? My body just tends to not listen. Sometimes is what I'm like.
Princess, utterly confused with the madness. Zero's back, so someone might feel him, but just what you missed.
Okay, yeah. So basically, the group met a skeleton merchant, and he sold a newbie the same kind of embittered sword that you saw Regis have.
The werewolf mage from last session.
Yeah, I remember Regis. I just don't remember this. I just don't remember the sword.
It looks like a
he had it on his
no
belt.
blade.
He had it on it. He had it on his belt. But aside from that, you didn't really see it in much action. You just saw him carrying the staff. But anyway, the skeleton merchant's name is Xylus.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think we were talking. Post was asking about Startusk and what Startusk was doing about a day ago. It seems like we got a lead on the head honcho. I think it was.
Yeah. And it's at this point where
Olin's just picking up his head now.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go. No, could you stop your body from... Hey, no, hey, get back here!
And the body is just trying to run away, almost like it's its own sentient being.
I guess it's just gonna stop the body.
Until he's not going in the right direction of the door.
Oh, can't you just put the head on the...
He just runs into the wall. He just runs into the wall.
I was just very confusing. I mean, this...
Yeah, don't worry, it happens normally around here.
No. Hey, get back here. Get back here.
Hey, why don't you just put the head on one of these Build-A-Bears? Wouldn't that work?
At this point... don't worry, Olin, the body is basically on the ground, just like, and as you put the head back onto its body, you kind of see it, Xylus just spin his head around on the spine, like it's a screw, and just, until it snaps into its right place, and he's back in business. Essentially.